comes out for me, y'all. I used to do this years ago, and Grandma said, "That's what everybody knows. Look into your life specifically, boo. Let's see what's popping in your world." And Grandma said, "You don't know shit. And you the dumbest motherfucker that I've ever seen." And Grandma said, "You still don't know shit, do you?" And God said, "Ain't that the truth?" It says, "I feel overwhelmed. I am drowning in my own thoughts." Someone is like, "Yeah, you just slid it up under the door. You ain't got to go through this and go through that and all this other stuff for what?" And I'm not built to go through unnecessary drama. And God said, "That's what they know too. I don't do drama. And yeah, I do paper. I type up a letter, but I don't do drama." And Grandma said, "That's what everybody overstands about me." It says, "I cannot, okay, listen to your voice. It affects my soul." So a lot of people be like, "Yeah, whatever you be talking about, it be deep, boo. And I need you to always don't do this and don't do that and don't say this and don't say that. Nigga, you can't sit up here and tell me shit." And Grandma said, "That's what people know too." I said, "This one has been through life and they not dealing with this." And I said, "Ain't that the truth?" It says, "No one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you." So someone is keeping their feelings from me, and they ain't gonna tell me how they feel and all this other stuff. It says, you have become too difficult for me to handle." It says that's a big turn off. So someone is, you know what, turned off by the fact that they can't control the essence of who I am. I'm not meant to be controlled, and I got limitations dealing with people. And Grandma said that's what they know too. You looking at somebody like, "Yeah, you need treatment," and that's what somebody need, boo, treatment. It says, "It's too late. I moved on, and I do not wish to reconnect." So someone is moving forward, and I don't know who this could be because I don't talk to nobody. But God says, "It ain't nobody you know yet. This is a future prediction, and that's my truth." So this is a future prediction. The Three of Wands is here. Yeah, we have social media. See, looking at staring and stalking. Hello, you staring today? What you looking for? Nothing. It says spying, online dating, reminiscing, and networking. Someone sitting up here spying and stalking. Hey, stalkers. And you ain't got nothing else to do, huh? Let me see what you doing. And I'm the most boringest person ever. So keep on watching. Maybe you'll learn how to be like me. And God said, "Ain't that the truth? Snake is here, boo." Yep, it says deception. It says deception, shady, temptation, and enemy. Confirmation. People ain't got time for that. And I ain't got time for no games. Mystery is here. It says the unknown, illusions, and confusion. And it's coming out with anxiety. It says stress, deception, panic attacks, and restless. Someone don't even know what to say because you know what? I'm not consumed with BS. I'm not. I don't. I have no. If it ain't about my children and if it ain't about me, I don't care. I'm just saying. I don't care. I have to care about what matters to me. And God said that's what people starting to realize too. My heart is in my family, and everybody else can't get it. And God said that's what that nigga know too as well. He like, "Yeah, nobody can get it. Dang." We have rolled the dice. It says take a chance, risk, leap of faith, and strategy. So even Grandma says, "Shit, he gonna be moving forward too, and he gonna end up doing something that he don't want to do, and it's gonna throw him completely off his game." And God said, "That's what he don't want. Yeah, signs and synchronicities. It says coincidence, signal, hint, message from the universe. So someone is paying attention to the signs and synchronicities of me, like I'm sending them messages. Maybe God sending you messages about me. It ain't me. I ain't doing it. Yeah, the grass is greener. It says jealousy, better option, unhappy, and deserve better. I said, whatever y'all doing, it ain't affecting nobody. I said, don't we know it, boo? I said, that we go through a lot, and I have. And I don't get offended or I don't have a lot of feelings like that no more. I just don't care. Cause if you're trying to take me off my square or off my game, or you're trying to make me feel a certain way about myself or anything negative, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't even want to see you. And grandma said that's what they know. I said, yeah, ain't that the truth? The Queen of Swords energy is here. So it says honest, fair, cutthroat, objective, truthful, and independent. God said, you know what? It's your family. An air sign could be looking at you and stalking you. But that's what a lot of family members do. Hello, you still stalking? You ain't got nothing else to do. Your life ain't exciting, huh? Grandma said, ain't that the truth? Yeah, we have the Nine of Pentacles energy. It says effort, success, achievement, independence, and self sufficient. That's what I've been all my life. And God said that's how my children are too. And we ain't got time to play games with nobody no more. And that's our truth. Yeah, the Knight of Cups energy. It says charming, confirmation. So charming, idealistic, determined, tactful, and grace. Coming out with the Page of Pentacles. It says ambition, yeah, goal oriented, loyalty, and faithful in planning. God said, I'm going to work everything out with something, and it's going to be even more powerful than it was before. And Grandma said, that's what you need to know, boo. See, y'all don't like the fact that people still got energy to do the same thing that they've been doing. And me, I didn't even think my energy would get back to the way it was, but it is. And God is helping me. My ancestors helping me. People who have passed on is with me, helping and assisting me. And I'm appreciative of that. Yep, Queen of Wands energy for the overall energy of the deck. Yeah, passionate, determined, attractive, confident, self assurance, and charismatic. That's me, boo. God said, ain't that the truth? This shit, when I walk in the room, I shut shit down. Why everybody act like I don't, bitch? I walk in the room, I shut it down. You ain't gotta tell me I do. Bitch, I wear stilettos. Stilettos in the club. We have the Three of Wands energy. See, this is a future prediction. And I don't even like this future prediction. Yeah, it says looking ahead, confidence, growth, and foresight. You could have saved this, God. This ain't even all that, God. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles is here. It says abundance, prosperity, security, stability, protective, provider, reliable, and father. God said, shoot, you got it. They don't. And Grandma said, that's what you need to know, boo. You got it and they don't. And that's what people, I don't know what's wrong with people. I be analyzing people and looking at people and stuff, and I be seeing them for the most weirdest things that they be weird, man. That's why I like to be alone. I'm a loner, you know. Anybody that I was ever friends with came towards me to become friends. I ain't go seeking them out. And that's my truth. Yeah, it says a few more days is here. It says, let the divine guide you and help you. Yeah, it says this situation will backfire. It says, don't shy away from your desires. And it says, nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah, overall energy, taking a break will allow you to recharge. So I'm going to have to take a break in the near future about something. This is kind of blase blah. Like, what kind of reading is this, God? Huh? Give me some exciting, juicy stuff. I don't know what this was. It was just a reading. Something that you need to be aware of. It ain't even all that. Let me see who this is. Let's get some brief descriptions of who this is. Because we have mystery is here. So there's some mystery. The unknown is in my life, but the unknown is always in my life. I welcome the unknown. So tell me more for me, Lord, please and thank you. So we have someone who has animated eyes, someone who's short. Short people be getting on my nerve. Someone who wears red lips, red lipstick, who has white and gray hair or black hair too. It could be a multitude of people. Someone who's pregnant, family. It could be some family members here, not just stalking people on social media. People always stalking me. It don't even surprise me. Yeah, we have medium skin tone is here. A blonde, someone who has blonde hair. Someone could be wearing blonde wigs. Yeah, someone who wears white clothing all the time. And we have piercings. Overall energy, muscular is here. Mm, that's all I can say for me.